Myself, Dr. Parimala B, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Zoology, University College of Science, Tumkur University, Tumkur. Today I am going to explain about the human anatomy in that vertebral column. This vertebral column is also called as spinal column. It is a flexible structure composed of series of bones called vertebrae. There are 33 vertebrae are present in human vertebral column. The human vertebral column more or less S-shaped structure having series of bones. These bones are called as the vertebrae. These are classified into 5 types according to the position. First one is the cervical vertebrae. There are 7 in number. Thoracic vertebrae. There are 12 in number. Then lumbar vertebrae 5. Sacral vertebrae 5, coccyx there are 4 in numbers. These vertebrae are more or less having similar structures. Let us study about the typical vertebrae of the vertebral column. This vertebrae is consists of two parts. One is the body, another one is the neural arch. The body is more or less disc shaped one lying at the front. The size varies with the side. They are smallest to the biggest one at the lumbar vertebra. So in the cervical vertebra, the body size is very small and compared to the lumbar vertebra, it is big one. That means towards from cervical vertebra to lumbar vertebra, the size increases, body size increases. Next one is the neural arch. This is the neural arch. This neural arch encloses a large vertebral foramen. This foramen helps in the passage of the spinal cord. This is the passage of the spinal cord. The ring, which is called as the ring of the bone, consists of two peduncles. These are called as peduncles that project two laminae, where the peduncles and laminae unite transfer processes project laterally, where the two lamellae meet in the midline posteriorly. Spinous processes form. This is the spinous process. Each arch has 4 articular processes, 2 above and 2 below. Let us study about the one in the uh, the bodies of adjoining vertebrae are firmly connected each other by a cartilaginous disc called intervertebral disc. This is called as the intervertebral disc. Let us study about the one by one. The first one is the cervical vertebrae. This cervical vertebrae or smallest one separate vertebrae in the neck region, slightly forward curved one. These can be easily identified by the following distinguished characters. This cervical vertebrae in this one, it has transfer processes are perforated by foramina. This foramina, this is the identical character. This is the foramina are present. This foramina for the passage of the vertebral arteries. The spinous process is forked one. Bifid forked process is present here and it gives attachment to the muscles and the ligament. The neural arch is very large. 1. The first two cervical vertebrae are different one. They are called as the atlas and the axis vertebra. The first cervical vertebra that is called as the atlas. It is the first cervical vertebra It has no bodies, but consists of simply of a ring of bone with two short transfer processes. Two short transfer processes with transfer foramens. It, it bears two sockets for facets of articulation with the occipital bone. These two are the facets for articulation of the bone, that is occipital bone. The neural canal is divided into two parts, two parts. This is one for transfer ligament, that is dorsal part for spinal cord, and the ventral part for odontoid process of axis vertebra, that is the next, that is the second vertebra. Let us study about the second vertebra, that is the second cervical vertebra. The second cervical vertebra is called as the axis. It carries strongly tooth-like projection that is called as the dens or odontoid process. It articulates with the atlas, forming pivot on which the atlas turns along, turning movement to the head. Then the seventh cervical vertebrae has no spinous process, can be felt at the base of the neck, and which is not forked. That is very important. In the cervical vertebra, the seventh cervical vertebra is not forked one. Next, let us study about the thoracic vertebra. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae are present in the thoracic region. These are larger than the cervical vertebra and they increase in size as they extend downwards. They have the following features. The body is roughly heart-shaped one. See here, the roughly heart-shaped one. The spinous process is long and pointed one downwards. They carry six facets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three pairs of six facets are present. These six facets are helps in articulation of the ribs at the either side. Neural arch is relatively small one. The head of the rib lie beneath the adjoining vertebrae and articulate with one facet on the vertebrae above and one facet on the vertebrae below. Then next study about the lumbar vertebrae. Lumbar vertebrae are 5 in number. These are largest vertebrae among all the vertebrae. They sustain most of the weight of the body. The bodies are largest and is kidney shaped one. Here, see here, kidney shaped body is present. The spinous process are broad. Here, this is the broad one and hatchet shaped one. See here, hatchet shaped spinous process is present. The fifth lumbar vertebra articulate with the sacrum at the lumbosacral joint. The next one is the sacrum and the cockings. Both the bones are joined together. That's why it is called as sacrum cockings. The sacrums are 5 in number and cockings are 4 in number. The 5 sacral bones are fused together to form a single bone. This is called as the single bone. In adult known as sacrum. It is a wedge in between the two innominate bones. This, that is the pelvic bones and forming the back of the pelvic cavity. It has wide base, lies above articulation with the fifth lumbar vertebra. Here, fifth lumbar vertebra, that is the sacrolumbar joint, and narrow end by which it articulate with the cockings. Here it articulate with the cockings. It is the sixth lumbar, sacrolumbar articular part. This is the cockings articular part. The base of the saxon forms the sacral promontory. The anterior surface of the sacrum is concave and shows four transverse ridges which make the point of union of five sacral vertebrae. See here, one, two, three, four. Here, four are present. Here, five bones are vertebrae are fused together. Forms here shows four transfer ridges which mark the points of the union of five sacral vertebrae. See here, the markings are present. 1, 2, 3, 4 markings are ridges are present here. At the extremity of these ridges, one each side apertures are present for the passage of nerves called sacral foramina. These are called as the sacral 1, 2, 3, 4 sacral foramina are present. Side of the sacrum articulate with the ilium here, that is called as the ilium here, ilium to form sacroiliac joint. The next one is the cockings. It is a coccyx. There are four cockings are present. It is the smallest triangular bone. Four terminal vertebrae fused to form the cockings, the broad base of which articulate with the tip of the sacrum. So these are the five types of the vertebrae we are studied. Let us study about the vertebral column's functions. So the vertebral column supports the skull and a strong bony protection for the delicate spinal cord. The intervertebral disc acts as shock absorbers protecting the brain. The curves of vertebral column supports the weight of the body and gives flexibility and enables it to bend without breaking. It forms the axis of the trunk, giving attachment to the ribs, shoulder girdles and upper limbs and the pelvic girdles and the limbs. Thank you very much.